7 aid workers from the World Central Kitchen, WCK, have been killed in an Israeli airstrike in Gaza, the charity's founder said on Tuesday. The victims were British, Polish, Australian, Palestinian, and also included a dual U.S.-Canadian citizen, WCK said. A journalist working for the BBC in Gaza has seen the bodies of 3 international aid workers and the Palestinian member of the team. The passports of the 3 showed them to be from Australia, Poland, and the UK. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has acknowledged that the Israeli military hit innocent people, describing it as tragic and unintentional. It happens in war. We check it to the end. We are in contact with the governments, and we will do everything so that this thing does not happen again, he said in a video message. Here's what we know about the aid workers killed. Lalzaomi Zomi Francom. Ms. Francom died doing the work she loves, her family said in a statement. The aid worker from Melbourne, Australia, was described as a kind, selfless, and outstanding human being who traveled the world helping others in their time of need. She will leave behind a legacy of compassion, bravery, and love for all those in her orbit, they added. Last month, WCK posted a video on X of Ms. Francom at their kitchen in Deir al-Balah, central Gaza, which was newly opened. Dora Weekly, a friend and former WCK colleague, told ABC News that Ms. Francom was dedicated and someone who made sure people in need had a hot meal to look forward to every day. Ms. Weekly met Ms. Francom in 2019 when they responded to Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas and worked with her again during the summer bushfires in Australia. Damian Sobol. Polish Foreign Minister Radoslaw Sikorski has confirmed Mr. Sobol was killed. Our brave compatriot, Mr. Damian Sobol from Przemysl, helped people in need in Gaza, where there is a humanitarian crisis. He was killed during an attack which the Israeli army has accepted responsibility for, he said in a video message on X. In an earlier post, he said he had personally asked the Israeli ambassador for an urgent explanation for the strike. Polish President Andrzej Duda wrote on X that it was with deep pain that he learned about the deaths of the WCK volunteers, including a Polish citizen. These brave people changed the world for the better with their service and dedication to others. This tragedy should never have happened and must be explained, he said. Mr. Sobol, from Przemysl in southeastern Poland, was originally identified by the city's mayor in a Facebook post. Wojciech Bakun called Mr. Sobol a fantastic boy and said words could not describe how those who knew him were feeling. Colleagues of Mr. Sobol have posted comments on social media describing how he had taken part in delivering aid to Ukrainian refugees following Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Saif Abu Taha mourners gathered in the Gazan city of Rafah on Tuesday for the funeral of the Palestinian driver who was killed in the strike. Hundreds of people mourned Saif Abu Taha, whose body was transported to Rafah, his hometown, where relatives, colleagues, and friends carried him on their shoulders. He was happy to work with an organization that provides humanitarian aid to the displaced. Our hearts are broken by your death, Saif, his close friend Hassan said amid tears, sadness, and anger. You have hurt us with your passing, and we will not forget you. We pray for your mercy, Saif, and may God give us patience and give patience to your family and loved ones. British and U.S. Canadian nationals. The WCK has confirmed to the BBC that 3 British nationals were killed in the attack. UK Foreign Secretary Lord Cameron said the Foreign Office was working to verify reports of the deaths, adding that full support would be provided to their families. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said he was shocked and saddened by the incident and sent his thoughts to the friends and families of the victims. He added that aid charities should be praised and commended for their work, which they should be allowed to do unhindered. WCK said those killed also included a dual U.S.-Canadian citizen. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken described the aid workers as heroes who were simply trying to help fellow human beings. He said Washington had spoken directly to the Israeli government and urged a swift, thorough, and impartial investigation to understand exactly what happened. Canadian Foreign Minister Melanie Joly echoed the call for a full investigation, saying she was horrified to hear of the attack. Strikes on humanitarian personnel are absolutely unacceptable, she said on X. Large number of aid workers killed in Gaza. More than 196 aid workers have been killed in Gaza since October, according to the U.S.-funded Aid Worker Security Database, which records major incidents of violence against aid personnel. Kindly like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.